What's up guys, Bree here, welcome back to the channel. I am getting ready for an offshore adventure tomorrow morning. I just got my reels back from fishing headquarters over in Jupiter. Pete and Tommy are like family. Those guys do the best work. So my reels and my rods are ready to go, so I just need to get them set back up. I have a crazy raccoon in the other room who is banging at the door to come out, so we might let her out in a little bit. I just want to make sure that we don't have any hooks around. Hey, sweet girl. Did they do a good job? I'll let them know. Luna gets into all things. Hey, excuse me. What are you doing? You are crazy. Luna is my little assistant. She helps with all things. Tries to help. You gonna help me strap down that sea-doo? All right, well, we're gonna go fishing bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm gonna take you guys with us. These are the ratchet straps that I like to use. They are fully retractable, which is really cool. They're made by Strapino and they're super durable. They're great for PWCs. Today we are on an offshore sea-doo fishing adventure. Seas are 2 feet with the occasional 3. Wind 5 to 6 knots, and I'm drifting offshore, so I'm gonna set up a little bit inshore, see if we can find some fish. So we have a goggle eye here. We're gonna put on a stinger rig, hopefully catch us a kingfish or wahoo. They have a lot of teeth, so you need to make sure you use wire. Then we're gonna put one out for the sailfish because Lord knows, every time I come out here I'm trying to catch a sail. For that, you want to make sure you have that fluoro leader line, because they're gonna be line shy. They have really good eyesight. Let's see, we're gonna put a smaller bait on. That's it. Here we go, guys. We're hooked up. All right, y'all. I don't know if you saw that, but we had a fish that aired out. I'm thinking it's a kingfish. It took a solid run. Took a lot of line. Hopefully, we get this up before the sharks come. Right now, we are ringing the dinner bell. Hopefully, this is a gaffer. Best down in the world. Has to be a king. You see it? You think it's silver? I don't know if he's foul hooked or what it is. That's a decent one. That's a smoker king. Okay. That's a smoker. Golly. Woo! This guy is barely hooked right now.
Guys, you would not believe how this fish is hooked right now. I can't even. The only thing that is holding this fish right now is this hook in the pectoral fin. The treble broke off. You have no idea, like the odds of landing this fish were like 2%. The only hook that's in it is in the pectoral fin, like in the side. This is the only thing that was holding him in the pec. That's crazy. We're gonna have some fresh fish dip. So stoked. That's a good day. What a day, y'all. That was fun. So cool. I'm gonna head home, clean some fish, and go enjoy the rest of the day. This guy weighed in at 29.6 pounds. Found the treble hook. That is crazy.
So I've noticed in the comments that some have asked about the kind of reel or rod that I specifically use. And I like to use spinners. I know that's not as traditional in fishing offshore. You'll notice that they have a live bait function, and typically I'm fishing live bait offshore because I'm always trying to catch a sailfish. It has a little lever at the bottom here, and when it's clicked, it allows that line to peel off rather than having hard drag. So I like the reels that have that function. I also have Shimano as well, the bait runners. So I typically have my bait runners and I have the spin fisher with that live bait function. So these are my circle hooks. They're 6/0 circles, and this is my go-to for sailfish. Use it for tuna and dolphin as well. And then I have my stinger rig set up here. This is really, really important to have because the fish offshore have teeth, and you want to make sure that you have wire. So you have the J hook here, and then you have that treble at the end. So I like to have at least one wire line out there just in case kings are in the area. And then I have my live lines with the fluoro and the circle hooks on them. I use the longer rods with my spin fishers because a spin fisher can take more line. And these are my sailfish spinners. So when they breach, I want to make sure I can get over the top of all the other rods. Luna. And that's why I have my longest rods as my sailfish rods. So this is my jigging reel. It is a Penn Slammer. And this is the Carnage 2. This is my jigging rod. That's my preference. The reel has a lot of drag. Luna. The reel has a lot of drag, which I prefer, especially fishing off of Jupiter because of the sharks. I want to get that fish up as fast as possible. So I like, especially spinning reels with a lot of drag. And I think it's in like the 40 range, if I remember correctly. I always like to have my jig. I'll put some assist hooks on this, and this is what I'll have when I go offshore. I like to have 2 lines out live, one that is wire, one that is fluoro, and then I toss my jig down there and try to see what I can find.